A lot of people have had their dignity and the self-esteem battered so much that they've internalized oppression and internalized inferiority complex to the extent that they don't believe that if you're not the son of a former governor or a former president, you cannot aspire to the position of the president of the country. Recently, most people actually know me as a media entrepreneur who created one of the best media platforms in this country that challenged the status quo and had become successful and competed globally. That's the Harry Potters. What does the president of Nigeria want to be? Is a person who has political will to do what is right, is a person who is well educated, intellectual enough, somebody who has integrity. The people that you are likely referring to as having experience are the people who have experience in looting this country, people who have experience in assassination, political gerrymandering, carpet bagging. I'm not that. I'm talking to you as someone who is monitoring the process.
There is no candidate as we speak now that is campaigning about anything in Nigeria. They are all waiting with their bags full of naira, with their puff-puff, with their bread, hoping that kerosene, hoping that they can give it to you and rebrand your life and change your destiny and come back in another 4 years. Nobody, and you can challenge me, there's no politician in this dispensation that's had this amount of crowd that have not spent 100 million naira. We did not give common bottle of water to anybody here today. We did not pay anybody's transportation to come here. People are here on their free volition, right? So please don't let us degrade the movement by saying we take it back. And it's not about me. It's about you. It is you that is taking it back. I am just fortunate and privileged to be granted the opportunity to lead the charge. When you take it back, when we take it back, it's up to you. It's in your hands. Now, take it back.
Come to Cleverland Notebook Plus. What's the Cleverland Notebook Plus all about? Cleverland is a social network and online platform for professionals. What's our mission? Our mission is simple: to get the world's professionals to make them more productive and successful. How? Getting into a smarter conversation by blog, classify, events, group, music, upload, download, picture, movie, news, update sport, radio, and online TV station. Just sign up to our affiliate program. Start on Cleverland Notebook Plus. Freely register to our network www.cleverland.net. Thank you. For more information, please contact us today at our email info@cleverland.com or info@cleverland.net. Welcome to Cleverland Notebook Plus. What's the Cleverland Notebook Plus all about? Cleverland is a social network and online platform for professionals. What's our mission? Our mission is simple: to get the world's professionals to make them more productive and successful. How? Getting into a smarter conversation by blog, classify, events, group, music, upload, download, picture, movie.
Welcome to Cleverland Notebook. Today we'll be speaking to our humble gentleman from Spain, the Take It Back representative, the sole administrator, the admin person, Comrade Williams. Welcome, sir. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah,
I bring my humble self. How are you doing too?
Yeah.
So I bring my humble self.
Yeah.
Williams Sayade Rabo. I'm the chief admin of Take It Back movement, Spain.
Okay.
So I'm very happy.
What is the meaning of Take It Back? What are you taking back?
If you say what's the meaning of Take It Back, it's like
no, I know the meaning, but what do you intend to take back?
Yeah, it's like everyone know the meaning of Take It Back. If any Nigerian feels that he doesn't know the meaning,
are you sure? I don't know it. You have to tell me.
You don't know it. It's very funny. So, every Nigerian know that our country has been attacked by so-called cabals for a long time, for years, since 60s. Let me just put it that way. So, and the youth of Nigeria have never benefited anything from that, anything good from that country, like the resources that we have in that country. That's what God has blessed us with, like the petroleum and other mineral resources. So it's like the country has been jacked for a long time. That it's only some few people that is enjoying the wealth of the country. So we need to take that. That is where that name "Take It Back" come from. So this country, our country has been jacked for a long time. So we need to take this country back from their hands, from some few people that call themselves the cabals that hijacked Nigeria.
Okay, so I know Sowore will be coming to Spain.
Yeah.
Why would they be coming to Spain? Can you tell us why?
Yeah, actually, Sowore has been doing a great job. You know, right from Nigeria. He has been away in the first place. He has been away from Nigeria since for the past 19 years, if I'm not mistaken, to US. And when he got there, he's trying to update himself. Try to be try to establish Sahara TV or Sahara Reporter.
Sahara Reporter.
Yeah, like you all know. So, and he has done a great job when it comes to what concerns Nigerians in diaspora, and the corruption in our country too. So, and Sowore has imparts a lot of that is, I don't know the way I can put it. He has
impacted on people's life.
Yeah, into people's life.
In what way, please?
Yeah, by exposing the corruption, because he is the first Nigerian, apart from this man. It's not Ovation. It's not Dele Momodu.
Dele Momodu, yeah.
Dele Momodu. Apart from Dele Momodu, is the kind of person. Sowore has done a very great job by publishing what is going on in Nigeria, because he feels that if he cannot do the job in Nigeria, so he have to move to US. I believe that he moved to US because of that intention to work for his own country, and now is the time is ripe enough to come back, to come and fight in that ground, because he knows what the corruption is in that country, and he has been fighting since he has been the student union president in UNILAG. He has been fighting against all this cabal during IBB time, and Abiola must that is IBB must go, and Abiola issue, So, and Sowore now is a kind of person that he himself, I don't know him much before, but due to his activism, so I got to pick up that interest on him. So,
are you an activist?
Excuse me, please. He has been doing this town hall meeting across every part of Nigeria. So he decided to do in diaspora, to move around diaspora, to enlighten every Nigerian what is going on and how we can take our country back. Because that will take it back.
I know, but I will still go back on my question. Are you an activist?
Yeah, actually, I'm an activist. I'm an activist. Do
you see Sowore as an activist or as a presidential candidate?
Yeah, that is a very nice question. That is a very nice question. Why like the way I said earlier, I said what makes me to pick up my interest on him is just the activism in him, because Sowore actually has been an activist right from school, right from when he was a student union president. So he has been fighting for every student and in the campus and across Nigeria. He has been a voice for every Nigerian in his university days. So he has been an activist for a long time. So I was trying to go into his biography before to know if he read something about law or whatever, or human rights, you know. I found out that he read geography, if I'm not mistaken. So I was surprised. You know, I now pick up a lot of interest on him, that this man is a real man that we need in that country.
Because he studied the geography.
Yeah, that is what he studied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But one thing again, would you want to see Sowore as a president, or you want to see him break through in his campaign to stop corruption?
Yeah, you see that word corruption is corruption. I don't want him to go there busy fighting against corruption, because that is what because in Nigeria, I can say everyone is corrupt in that country, including the youth, including me and you. We are all corrupt. So if we have to fight corruption, we need to start from our own self. One person cannot fight corruption. So him himself, I don't think is going there not to fight corruption alone, to reconstruct Nigeria, because Nigeria has been damaged. A lot of damage has been done to that country. So Nigeria is like a construction site that has been abandoned for years. So a lot of projects, the water, they talk about the light, the electricity, and the water, the pipe water. Nobody talk about the pipe water. People are just, you know, nagging on electricity and on electricity alone. But what about the pipe water? And there's a lot of diseases, cholera and so-called, a lot of diseases that is affecting many Nigerians in that country. And again, we are not talking about the medical and the health system. The health system in that Nigeria is zero. And again, the unemployment is beyond repair. So I think is going there is not to fight against corruption, because we are going there to take the country back, back from these cabals, so that the youth will benefit benefit the good things from our country. Let me just put it that way.
Okay, but I would like to ask you something. If Sowore becomes the president, and with all the promises he has made to battle corruption, don't you think he will be spending years before he can? I mean, if you are arresting someone, you have to provide evidence. The police have to do a lot of investigation. All those things take time. Yeah. So how is he going to do it? How long do you think it's going to take him? Then for him to come back into the economy and rebuild the economy?
Excuse me, sir. You see, last time, I told you earlier that I don't want him, I personally don't want him to do the mistake that the President Muhammadu Buhari did by, when he promised people that he's going to fight corruption. Actually, maybe he's fighting the corruption or he's fighting the corruption, but the corruption is fighting him back too. So you see, the first place, who are the people working for him? That is very important. When you want to fight corruption in the first place, if Buhari can be right fighting the corruption, he can be a good man fighting the corruption. But what about the ministers, the people, the appointees, people in power with him? So I think that you cannot fight corruption alone. Sowore is not going there to fight corruption alone. So every youth need to get involved in this. But
if you listen to his campaign, he's always emphasizing on corruption.
Yeah. On corruption, that is what is going on. Normally, the country, corruption is not about. There are different ways someone can be corrupt. A country can be corrupt. You understand me? Like what I told a friend today, that corruption doesn't mean when you steal money away from the country alone. When you tribalism is a corruption, nepotism is a corruption, and it's a corruption. Negligence is a corruption too. When you are in position that and you fail to act, like what is going on in Benue State, and the president failed to act. Why? Because
what's going on in Benue State? The Fulani X-Men.
Yeah, the Fulani X-Men, the killing of the Christian, of the Benue Christian, or whatever. So you see, the president refused to act. I don't know. So that is corruption too. That's why I said that you are fighting corruption, corruption is fighting you back. That is corruption too. So before Sowore can fight corruption, every youth need to ask themselves question: are we ready to take our country back? If we're ready to take our country back, so we need to learn from what has happened to what has happened to us since 60s, and now. And we don't need to start. Blaming the old leaders. We need to put our hands on the deck. That's why I said that Nigeria is like a abandoned construction site, a construction site that is abandoned. It's like an abandoned building. So everyone need to put hands on the decks and see how we can get back our country back, put it on the right standard. So the youth, Sowore cannot fight corruption alone. Like for example, if Sowore now become the president of Nigeria 2019 by the grace of God, and his governors across are not working hand in hand with him, it's not going to work like that. So it means that both starting from the local government chairman, the local government chairman and the councillor, all of them have to put their hand on the decks and work with him.
That will take me to a question. If Sowore becomes the president and he doesn't have enough members in the House of Senate or representative, how is he going to pass his law?
Yeah, you see, now I will tell you one thing that you see that question, because actually I am not in his mind to answer this question, because he should be the right person to answer this question. But to my own perspective, I would say he's not going to be there, because the Take It Back movement is open to every Nigerian. Take It Back movement is a movement. It's not every Nigerian youth is inclusive on this boat. It's inclusive. So every Nigerian is inclusive. So no one is excluded in this whole matter. So every Nigerian we are advising every Nigerians, if you know any position you can vie for example, you want to vie for the Senate or House of Rep or whatever, you need to show interest. So we are ready to pull, every youth are ready to pull his weight. It's all about the youth taking back. It's not all about Sowore taking back Nigeria. It's about the youth, me and you. Are you getting me? Yeah. It's not about Take It Back movement. It does not belong to Sowore. It's not about Sowore himself. We are, Take It Back movement is all about the youth to take back our country back. When I say the youth, we are not talking about the mothers are not excluded. The fathers are not excluded. The poor Nigerians are not excluded. Everyone is included in this whole issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But where in Spain are you going to receive him?
Actually, we in the first place, we contemplating using Madrid for the hosting. So due to some advice, and Madrid is somehow separated. Is the traffic in Madrid is separate. There's how the transport system, though there is 24 hours transport system, if I'm not mistaken, during the weekend. But I prefer Malaga is a place that you have beautiful Nigerians too. So I prefer to hold it in Malaga.
Okay.
To host it in Malaga, rather.
Okay. How many people do you have in your team? Your members in Spain? How many are you guys?
We are like our team. We're growing every day. Like the WhatsApp group is almost filled up. It's almost filled up, and there's amount of people, the numbers of people that WhatsApp group can accommodate. So a lot of people, Showere's name is like a household product that it's like a household product. Everyone is ready, everybody is ready to embrace that name, because you know the frustration in Spain, for example. You know the frustration in Germany. You know the frustration in diaspora in general. So everyone is tired of living here because this place is not our own country. So everyone is embracing Showere right now. So in the Facebook page, and everyone is coming in, embracing Showere.
Okay. So my question again is, when is it coming? The date, the time, and the venue. Do you know the venue now?
Yeah, the venue. Yeah, the venue is going to be the venue by next from a Monday, like tomorrow. The venue will be published. The venue Monday to Tuesday, latest on Tuesday, the venue will be published. But it's in Malaga Central. That is the center of Malaga. That is near the bus station there. So it's in Malaga Central.
On what date, please?
Sorry?
What date?
The date is on the 10th of June.
On the 10th of June, next month?
Yeah. Yeah, next month, 2018, next month.
Okay. And what time would the event commence? Where is he visiting? Is he going to visit some places? What is the plan?
Sorry?
What plans have you got for his arrival? I mean,
Normally we have a very welcome plans for him, which is best known to us.
So you don't want to share it with the world?
Yeah. I don't want to share it with the world.
I wouldn't like you to take me by surprise. I would like to know. Can you tell me a little bit then?
For security purpose, we don't need to tell people.
Okay, I would understand.
Without blessing the plan, where the road is going to pass.
I would understand that. But what I want to know, what time is he going to have a speech? About?
Yeah, actually, speech we take with that day is Sunday, so we are starting by 4 p.m. in the evening.
4 p.m.
Yeah. 4 p.m. in the evening.
Till when? Till dawn?
Yeah, it's not a party. It's just for
a speech.
Let me say from 4 to it's going to be something 5 to 4 hours.
But what if people in Madrid are angry with you? That why don't you bring him to Madrid as well? Why only Malaga?
Nice question. No one is angry because people are going from Madrid to Malaga. No one is complaining.
Okay. That is okay.
No one is complaining. Even me, myself, I don't live in Malaga. I don't live there.
But you are going?
Yeah, I'm going there. Yeah, I'll be there. Let me say 2 days or 3 days before his arrival there.
For preparation.
Yeah.
Apart from Take It Back movement, do you have any other personal organization you work with?
Actually, I'm affiliated to many organizations. Like one, I run an NGO here, 2 in Spain.
Oh, what's the name of the NGO?
Yeah, it's called Sub-Sahara Anti-Human Trafficking Action. The NGO is about Sub-Sahara, Sub-Sahara Anti-Human Trafficking Action. So it's all about the movement. It's all about combating human trafficking, which we have gained a lot of ground by thanks to the Oba of Benin and thanks to the whole world by supporting us to combat this human trafficking. So I believe by from now till from now to 5 years coming, it will be something of history. Especially I know slavery exists across the globe, but there was a time the Nigerian slavery was becoming a great epidemic in Europe, across Europe. So I have to pick up that challenge and say enough is enough.
But what have you done so far? What have you? How do I put it? Have you assisted anybody? Have you gotten anybody out of problem? How is he helping the ladies that were that were brought here unaware, things like that. What have you done so far?
Yeah, that is a very nice question, because you can see there's a purpose why we are on earth. We are not just on earth here to just put on nice clothes and nice shoes. We are on earth here to assist each other too, and to watch each other back and to love each other. So God have used me to rescue a lot of people that their life, especially Nigerian girls, their life has turned to a new leaf today, and they are living well, and I'm happy.
In what way do you help them? In what way?
By bringing them away from the streets of prostitution. That is just the way, and rehabilitate them, and put them on the right track. So that's put them on the right track and make sure they got their documents, so that they will get their documents and jobs and good job, so that they will not have any excuse why they are going back to the street. So it's not about me myself. It's all about people. I care for people. I care for people.
Do you fight the battle alone, or you have people you work with?
Yeah, I have my crew. I have my crew. I don't need to. I have my crew. I don't need to start. I have my crew because it was very frustrating. Because when I started it, I got a lot of names. People try to call me different names. They call me, "Oh, you're working with the police. You're a police informant." But I don't find out that it's lack of, it's illiteracy.
Ignorance.
Ignorance, let me put it that way. Ignorance that is disturbing those people. Let me be polite. So how can someone fight combating human trafficking? You try to call the person a police informant. So I look at them, I say, no, these people are still backward. So I have to, sometimes I wanted to give up, and it was a call. It was a call. I wanted to give up. I said, no, let me just stop on my way. So I said, no, something told me, look, Williams, you have to keep on moving. So you don't need to stop, because every great man in life need to face critics or criticism, So I am happy today that even the Oba of Benin, that is my hero. I love him to the bone. So God will keep on blessing him, and may he live long, His Royal Majesty. So I appreciate him a lot, for hearing our cry, because as an activist and as someone that fights for, that cares for the well-being of every Nigerians, I don't need to be folding my hands. I lost a lot of friends, on the process.
What do you mean you lost a lot of friends? They died, or they fall out?
Yeah, I used to have friends. I used to be man of the people. Why? Because I was. They don't know my mind. I used to be man of the people. I used to be man of the people. I used to do things with people. I used to go out with people. People, they love me a lot. When I say no against human trafficking, all of them started running away from me. Why? Because they are in one or two ways involved in it. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So they are in one or two ways involved in it, and they hate it. If even though they are not involved, their friends are involved, their wives are involved. Aren't
you afraid of your life, that they will come after you?
Yeah, actually, the life. Yeah, that is a very nice question. I believe, according to Dino Melaye, he say, you say the truth, you will die. You don't say the truth, you will die. So as an activist, it's a deal that I have signed with my God, because I know in the first place, for you to make sure that word that you are going against human trafficking is a very tedious job, very tedious. So I am not afraid of anyone, to start with first. I will say it publicly. I'm not afraid of anyone, because I've paid my price. Let me just put it that way, by making up my mind.
You've crossed your heart.
Yeah?
You've gone across the bridge where you can't turn back anymore.
Yeah, I've paid my price. So, yeah, I've paid my price. Let me just cut it short.
If people want to be part of your member, I'm talking about Take It Back Now.
Yeah.
if they want to be a member, how can they be a member?
Yeah, if is the I told you that like I said earlier that like I said earlier, Take It Back movement is not all about me alone. It's not about you alone. It's all about every Nigerian. So everyone is welcome. So
no, I know, but I'm talking about Take It Back Spain. You are in charge of the Take It Back Spain.
Yeah, I'm the chief admin. I'm the chief admin in Spain.
Chief admin for Spain.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if someone in Spain, living in Spain, wants to be a member, how can they be a member?
Yeah, the way you can be a member, like I have, like we are on the WhatsApp. We have you can go. You can we have a page, Take It Back Spain on Facebook. Facebook.
Okay.
You can either Take It Back Spain on Facebook. We are on Facebook. You can contact us through the Facebook. So if you want to join the WhatsApp
what about
group,
a phone number? Which phone number can they contact?
Yeah, I have the phone number. The phone number is 631.
631.
That is the WhatsApp number if they want to add. But if they want to join that is if they need my personal phone number is 631 101 834.
834.
Yeah.
Your personal number.
Yeah, I repeat again. This is my personal number, and I am not on WhatsApp with this number. But if they want to join me on WhatsApp is 631 20 42 44. Yeah.
Your WhatsApp number. Can you repeat your WhatsApp number again, please?
631 20 42 44.
Okay. What more? And you mentioned earlier, you said you had another organization coming up in Nigeria, isn't it? A movement.
Yeah. That is the organization that is coming up. It has the organization has been there since 2016
in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, so we started youth. We started our name Youth Takeover Movement. The name Youth Takeover Movement. So like I work with some parts of. I don't know if you heard about the Whalers and some parts. Some people that are part of the Whalers too, and we have our head office in Abuja. So we started.
What is the address of the head office?
The address I don't have it in my head. Yeah, you understand me? It's in Use Phase 2. In Use Phase 2.
Okay. How many members do you have there?
Oh, we have a lot. Nigeria is big, so I cannot tell you how many members we have right now. So, like this movement has been created since 2016, and we are doing great job. We are all over Nigeria right now. So it's all about youth thing. So we are not political party. We are not supporting APC or PDP or any party yet. We are just neutral. So I am the only one single-handedly that is supporting Showore.
Take It Back.
Just be plain. On Take It Back movement. And actually, as an activist, I don't need to involve myself in politics. But I find out that Nigeria, because I see someone like Showore coming out, if not for Showore, because I am not ready to to support any other person apart from Showore. I would say it form of play for everyone to know here. Because why? Because of the activism I saw in him. That this man, there is something so special about him, which people are seeing right now.
But what if Showore becomes the president and he still didn't do things he said he would do? What would you do?
Sorry, come again.
If Showore becomes the president the president of Nigeria, if he becomes the president of Nigeria and he failed on his promises, what would you do?
Sowore cannot fail. Let me just tell you that way. Let me just get it clear. He can fail to start with. One, he has exposure because he knows, like you now, you are in, you are an international man. Let me put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You knows what you know. You on your own know what electricity is, the importance of electricity. You know the importance of a youth getting a job. You know the importance of good education in our country. You know the importance of good health. So Sowore is someone that has been in USA for the past 19 years, if I'm not mistaken. So he knows the good thing that he has seen with his eye. He knows everything. So Sowore, I don't think I will bet you that if anyone will fail to after getting to position, it's not somebody like Sowore, because it's a person that when he tell you that he's going to do something, he's going to do it.
I like your passion. I like your passion about him.
Yeah.
I like your. It's very interesting.
I won't tell you lie, because apart from him, I am ready to back off anything politics. You understand me? I am not a politician. I've never been a politician. I've never get involved in politics. So, and as an activist, I don't need to involve myself in politics in normal sense. But because I saw the activism it's an activist, because that country need an activist as a leader, not just a general, not just a youth. Because there was there was a time I wrote on my
But Sowore is 47 years old. I wouldn't classify him as youth. A new breed, yes, but as youth?
Yeah, 7 years. Okay, nice question. Nice question. Who is the youth in that country?
The youth is, I believe youth should be under 30, under 25.
No.
Yeah,
no. Actually, that's the definition of a youth. Because there was a time I need to go to Google and define what I tried to get the rightful definition of a youth. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Youth, even when you, to my own perspective, when you are up to 50 years, you can still be a youth. You understand me? Youth is just, that word youth, to my own definition, that word youth is a revolution. You understand me? Not just a name alone. It's a revolution. It's just a name of, it's just a revolutionary name. A youthful.
In your own opinion.
Yeah. Youth is something of the mind, not something of the body to start with first, not something of the age. Are you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's something of the mind. When someone, let me use somebody as an example. I will not, if Buhari, let me use Buhari as an example. When Buhari is about, it's almost 80 years or 82 years, if I'm not mistaken, or something. I don't know what they call his age, So now Buhari, there is a way he can act by including every youth into politics. You understand me? Are you get what I'm saying?
But don't you think he opened the way for youth? That is why a lot of people are shouting, youth. I want to become a president. Almost 34 candidates.
Excuse me. Yeah, almost 34 candidates. But there's something, I believe every youth is speaking on one voice. Are you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If there's a better youth, that my choice, that is my mind will carry, that will come, that my mind will accept that, oh, this youth is okay, I am ready to support that youth. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I am not biased about the youth issue. Are you getting me? So all I want is just for a reasonable person. Sowore is not what will you call Sowore? Is it an old man? It's not. It's a youth.
It's an average.
Me and you,
average, above the age of someone. He's a family man. He's a businessman, and yeah.
Okay. Who are the youths? Okay. What will you talk about the leader, our president today?
No, I will agree with one thing. I would agree.
Not due for retirement. Is it not due for retirement?
Yeah, I will agree with something. You have made an analysis. You've said it in a way that I will take in. Youth is something of mind. It's not of body.
It's something of the mind.
It's not of age.
It's happening.
Yeah. So I will take that from you. So before we go today, what have you got to tell our people? What advice have you got to tell the youth, women, children, and the so-called cabal?
Yeah. You see, the first I will use pidgin for the cabals first. Let them park, make them park well first. Yeah, make them park well. You see, make them park well. You see, the youth, especially, I have a very, that is a strong message for the youth. One, to start with first, let them get their PVC first. That is number one. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
PVC, because there's no way, if you go to North, now, even up to the cattle in North, all of them got PVC. Yeah, the cattle got PVC.
In your own opinion?
In my own opinion.
That is your own statement, your own opinion.
Yeah, it's just, no, I'm just trying to tell you that.
Yeah, that everybody has it.
Every Tom, Dick, and I regard that PVC. So now, they themselves are suffering. If we're talking about the Nigerian youth, the Northerners are not excluded. The Northerners are suffering more than the Southerners. Are you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are not excluded, So if you talk about when Buhari called us a lazy youth, I don't think it's referring to every Nigerian youth in Lagos or in other places, because you can't call a graduate a lazy man because he didn't get a job. So the northern youth are more lazy. Why? Because they didn't go to school, they did not take time to study, they did not take time to learn one job. So they are suffering more than us, because you see all of them are in the street begging. That is the reason why Goodluck Jonathan tried to take them away from the street, but he tried his best, But these people refuse to embrace that truth of Goodluck Jonathan helping them, So, I will have one strong advice from the youth in Nigeria. Let no youth say that Nigeria is not his business. Every youth should get their PVC, their permanent voters card, to enable them. Are you getting me? Mm-hmm. To enable them to to participate on our
upcoming election 2019.
Upcoming 2019 election. So, and the mothers, let me finish with the youth. The youth should stop one thing, because I can see the problem of Nigerians is in the hands of the youth, to start with first. If the youth can accept that fact that the problem of that country is in their hands, how? By not allowing any politician to give them guns. Are you getting me? To give them guns to go and steal ballot balls, or to rig election, or to kill. Because at the long run, they will be the one to suffer everything. So if they can disengage themselves from all these acts, I believe that Nigeria will be a better place. Let them get their PVC. Let every youth that is coming out, let us unite and channel a reasonable person to the presidency. If you know that if any youth know that he is fit to be a governor or a councillor or a local government chairman or a senator, let him go and let him show interest, so that we can build. Because Obasanjo was very young, and Buhari were very young, and Gowon, when they took over that country in the first place. So we are not getting old. We will not keep looking at them, keep on, I don't know. We will not keep on, keeping silent like that. So we need to act. So every youth in Nigeria need to get their PVC and get themselves involved in politics. Let every youth get in clean. When I say politics, in clean politics, not politics by killing, not politics by by shooting, Because you're shooting your own brother, you're killing your own friend, you're killing your own sister, you're killing your own economy. If any youth is shooting the country. If any youth is shooting, killing, it's not killing only the person, it's not killing just his own fellow youth, it's killing the country, the economy of the country too. Because it is the youth that pave way for these leaders to get to the Senate, to the presidency, to anywhere, to the governor house. So all these youths were involved. That is why I said it earlier, that we are all corrupt. We are all involved. Nigerian problem is in our hands. We all did bad in that. We all did bad to that country. So we need to sit down and ask ourselves questions. Just like what the Bible said, that shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. So we need to come back and ask ourselves one simple question: how long? Because I've traveled around the world. If I tell you that I've never seen a place like Nigeria whereby a youth, they will give you gun to go and steal ballot boards. The only place things like that happen is it was Jamaica. That is the only place it happened in Western, in Caribbean. It's in Jamaica then. So now it's not happening any longer. That is where politicians use thugs to kill, to shoot. So it's not going on any longer there. So Nigeria is like, anything that comes to Nigeria, the thing becomes, it goes viral. So every Nigerian, you need to drop their gun. Don't work for any politician. Because how much are they going to pay you? Like I don't need to go far. I know of a boy that they gave them guns to go and distract the election during I know one during Lucky, another one during this guy Oshomole, Adams Oshomole. At the long run, they set them up. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
At the long run, they set them up after they have done all the mess. They set them up. So one of them ran away from. A lot of them have two of them. They ran away from Nigeria. One is in India, one is in Europe here. So you see, after using them, giving them guns, they call them criminals. You understand me? So my advice to every youth: don't allow any politician to use you any longer, because you are not just killing just your own fellow Nigerian. You are killing the country. You are killing your destiny. They are killing the future of our country, because I can't imagine a country like Nigeria. How beautiful is that country? How rich is that country? Because someone will carry a gun and give to you during the election. After that, they give you 50,000 or 20,000. They will promise you that they are going to do this, they are going to do that. If anything happens, they will fly you abroad. They will give you some kind of fake promises. At the end, you will kill the country, your parents, your family, all of them will still be sinking into poverty. So my advice for every youth is to get involved in politics.
Okay.
Now, and in clean politics and get their PVC and pray for our country too, and disengage yourself every electoral malpractices. They should not allow any cabals to use them, because my own job is to expose all these people, is to tell them, yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the word of advice. I hope people at home can listen and hear what you have said. And my last question for you: do you have sponsor? Do you get sponsorship from anyone?
From anyone? Like what kind of sponsorship?
Like Take It Back Spain.
No. We are the cabals. Let me just put it that way. Let me tell you now. Maybe you don't know. Showore is not being sponsored by anyone. Are you getting me?
I'm talking about Take It Back Spain.
Take It Back Spain. That's why I said that. Take It Back Spain movement is not all about that. Is sorry. We are working hand in hand across the globe. Like anything I do here, before I'm granting this interview with you, so before I'm going for this interview, before I go for this interview this afternoon, I've already contacted Take It Back Spain that I want Take It Back movement in general, that this is what I want to do since it's not since yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, day before yesterday. So you see, we are one. We are not, like no one is sponsoring us. We are doing everything from our own free will. Are you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, from our own free will. It's just something that if you love Nigeria, if you're not happy with what is going on in Nigeria, just show interest. So what you have to contribute is not something mandatory for every Nigerian. It's just a clarion call. It's a call to every Nigerian in diaspora and in Nigeria that we need to pay. We need to play our own parts. So whatsoever you have, we sponsor ourselves. Are you get what I'm saying? We are not dependent on anyone. We are not waiting for anyone. Like me, I will be the last person to wait for any politician, to come and sponsor us. Last, before I forget, please, I have one advice for Nigerians, please. Hello, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Before I forget, so please, I want to beg every Nigerian, be you woman, be you mother, be you father, be you son, be you daughter. Nigerian money, any politician that come to give you money, take it. It's your money. Eat it. Are you get what I'm saying? It's the money. So they don't have anything to do to you. That day of the election, if they come with bag of rice, bag of salt, with wrapper, with whatever, take it. It's your money. Don't say no, no, take the money. But let me tell you one thing. After taking the money, don't vote for them. Don't disappoint them. Vote for the right person. Because vote for the right person. Because before the election, they will come and buy your conscience. They will come and tell you, take this, vote for this, take this. Yes, bring it. Because how can you feed on a bag of rice, on let me say 2 kilo of rice, 2 kilo of rice, or 4 kilo, or whatever, or a kilo of salt, or on 10,000 naira for 4 years? Is very ugly. I don't think that is possible. You can't feed on that. So please collect the money, disappoint them. Don't tell them anything. Thank you, because it's your money. Any money they give to you as a youth, take the money. Come and carry gun. Tell them I will not carry gun. I will carry the gun, say throw it in the bush. If they give you, they force the gun into your hand. Don't let anyone to use you. Collect the money and eat it. Collect the money from them, because it's your country money. Where did they get that money from? Where the politician, where did they get that money from? That is it. If you go to Niger Delta, people are dying there. So you will now come and give them 2,000 naira, 10,000 naira, and say, okay, vote for me. So that is not going to be possible. Collect the money. If I say you shouldn't collect the money, to look as if you will stay there. No, collect it and eat that day. And vote for the right person. Vote for a young Nigerian, a vibrant youth that we walk without looking back. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Mr. Comrade Williams, thank you for honoring my interview, for my invitation for this interview, and I would pray for God to see you through in your ambition. So at this point, I would like to tell you good night, and I hope you respond to my call again when I need you online.
No problem, no problem.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll be going for a break, but then, good night, sir.
Oh, good night, sir, too.
Good night.
All right, stay blessed.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
A lot of people have had their dignity and the self-esteem battered so much that they've internalized oppression and internalized inferiority complex, to the extent that they don't believe that if you're not the son of a former governor or a former president, you cannot aspire to the position of the president of the country. Recently, most people actually know me as a media entrepreneur who created one of the best media platforms in this country that challenged the status quo and had become successful and competed globally. That's the Harry Potters. What does the president of Nigeria want to be? Is a person who has political will to do what is right, is a person who is well educated, intellectual enough, somebody who has integrity. The people that you are likely referring to as having experience are the people who have experience in looting this country, people who have experience in assassination, political gerrymandering, carpetbagging. I'm not that. I'm talking to you as someone who is monitoring the process.
There is no candidate as we speak now that is campaigning about anything in Nigeria. They are all waiting with their bags full of naira, with their puff-puff, with their bread, hoping and kerosene, hoping that they can give it to you and rebrand your life and change your destiny and come back in another 4 years. Nobody, and you can challenge me, there's no politician in this dispensation that's had this amount of crowd that have not spent 100 million naira. We did not give common bottle of water to anybody here today. We did not pay anybody's transportation to come here. People are here on their free volition, right? So please don't let us degrade the movement by saying we take it back. And it's not about me. It's about you. It is you that is taking it back. I am just fortunate and privileged to be granted the opportunity to lead the charge. When you take it back, when we take it back, it's up to you. It's in your hands. Now, take it back.
Cleverland Notebook Plus. What's the Cleverland Notebook Plus all about? Cleverland is a social network and online platform for professionals. What's our mission? Our mission is simple: to get the world's professionals to make them more productive and successful. How? Getting into a smarter conversation by blog, classify, events, group, music, upload, download, picture, movie, news, update, sport, radio and online TV station. Just sign up to our affiliate program. Start on Cleverland Notebook Plus. Freely register to our network www.cleverland.net. Thank you. For more information, please contact us today at our email info@cleverland.com or info@cleverland.net. Welcome to Cleverland Notebook Plus. What's the Cleverland Notebook Plus all about? Cleverland